morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to episode 55, double nickel of the One Perspective to Another podcast. This is sort of a emergency podcast, if you say, but I'm still just going to keep it on track. I was going to do my podcast about normal things, which I will talk about, but this podcast, if you listen in its first opening 30 seconds, is just about Marvel and the Corvette. But yeah, I'm your host, A. Sanders. Thank you for listening. We are available on all podcast platforms. Search Opta, search A. Sanders. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for listening to the pieces of my mind. But this episode is just going to be about the things that bring me joy, and that is going to be Marvel. I'll give you a little preview of the next week's episode, because this is what I was going to do this week's episode on. I was going to do it on the new Corvette, which I'm actually going to still do. Then I was going to do it on ethical framework, talk about that. Then doing what you love. Then the next topic, excuse me, was going to be about how manners still matter. And the last thing I was going to talk about is asking of a person before, or asking about a person before you ask of them, like going back to just being courteous and having manners. But this episode is all about fucking Marvel and the Corvette. 2020 Corvette. I'm going to get the Corvette out the way real quick. It is the most beautiful piece of machinery that I've seen in a long time. It is a mid-engine C8 Corvette, and it goes 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. That is fast as fuck. It's a work of art to me. I mean, I'm a car guy, but I'm not a huge car guy. I don't know all the glitz and glams and going under the hood, and I'm working on this, I'm working on that. I just like the way they look. I like to drive fast, and yeah, I just like the way they look. And this 2020 Corvette looks exactly like a Ferrari FXX to me. If you know me, you know me as Viper. Some people know me OG style as Viper Corvette, Viper Corvette. And it's weird because I was thinking about it too. Like, everybody still calls me Viper, but my true love of car has always been the Corvette too. Like, because I used to watch Le Mans of those two going against each other for hours on hours. I used to beg my mom to let me stay up so I can drive a real life 24-hour Le Mans on PlayStation. Like, those are my two dream cars, is a Viper and a Corvette. That's why I made my screen name Viper Corvette. So yeah, it's a work of art. It's already in the streets. They got Chevy put a new green color into it, so like it's green in the light and it's dark black in the shade. It's a fucking magical color. Fucking V8, 495 horsepower, just a pure work of magic. 760 horses, just supercharged to just smoke everybody on 880. And the best part about it all is it is base model $50,000. Had a conversation with a friend, and it made a lot of people angry because you getting a sub 3 car for $50,000. You got other cars that are worth $100,000 to $500,000, $600,000, and it takes that much money to get you a car that goes sub 3. That is a work of art. Whoever is at Chevy doing this, I thank them. I don't know if they're losing money. If they are, it is greatly appreciated, because it's magical to see that. And making it, I mean, $50,000 is still a lot of money, but it is completely affordable when you think about it, from purchasing something that's $650, $550, $320,000. Like, that makes a huge difference in people's pockets, even if it is just the engine and base. Because that's the thing a lot. I don't know if people do know, but like, the car is just, do you want the bells and whistles, or do you want your car to go fast? Because sitting in luxury, or not luxury, but just extra features and heated seats and cooling steering wheel and AC and charger and XM and heated windows and all that shit. That shit costs. That's what the bonus is to buying a non-base car. Like the little shit that you don't really even think about. But even if I didn't have none of that shit in there, I would just literally drive that car and have the windows down. Who needs AC? Who needs anything when you got a car that goes under 3 or 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds? Is a fucking work of art. People already seen them in the streets. It comes out soon. If you want to get that pre-order popping, hit up your local Chevy dealer. Just, man, I really want to test drive one too. It's shout out to the Stingray, shout out to Chevy, Chevy gang on mine. Just a pure work of art. Of people mad that it's a mid engine car, but it's like it's just a beautiful piece of work, and I'm glad it came out. I'm glad that it got released on this weekend. Just added to more of the fun. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. $50,000-$60,000 sports car that goes under or goes 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. That's a fucking work of art. And next, the big cabal, the main thing that you're here for. Timestamp it 7 minutes in. Marvel Phase 4. Phase 4. This is the moment that I've been waiting for a long time. This is the moment a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. But the first thing that I want to say is that no matter how great this next phase is, there will be nothing better that Marvel comes out with than the Infinity Saga. To me, personally, if you agree with me, you don't. If you do, let me know what you think. Tell me about it. Comment. Do all that shit. But the story of Iron Man going from Iron Man 1 to the end of ENDGAME, I don't think there will ever be a story about it. I did another podcast about the review of ENDGAME and getting to these moments and just the storytelling and the ideas and the human aspects that they put these characters through is amazing. So I just want to get that out the way. Love you 3000. Shout out to the ENDGAME. It got me through a lot of tough shit. It got me through a lot of hard shit. It got me through a lot of happy times. Like 10 years, 2005, 2004, started production and going at seeing those movies with my mom, different people in and out of your life. It's just, it's a very special place in my heart, not only just for seeing those movies, but the people that I saw them with, the moments, the laughs, the conversations, the nerd outs, the everything. So that's why I don't think it'll never be topped. It's not only seeing it, but those experiences with those people. But next, talking about what's coming out. So Phase 4, it's 5 movies and it's 5 TV shows. And shout out to Disney for making this so you have to fucking watch these TV shows. It's 5 TV shows on the Disney Plus network, and the app comes out November 12th. So first I'm going to do the TV shows. The TV shows are Falcon and Winter Soldier, coming out in fall 2020. Then the next one is going to be WandaVision. That's going to be in spring of 2021. And then you're going to have a cartoon called What If. No, my bad. Sorry. You're going to have Loki in 2021. That's the TV show. And then you have a cartoon called What If that is going to have all of the characters from the Marvel Universe voicing their characters. So that's pretty fucking big. I don't know if people realize like how they still going to be connected, because if it's like what if, so you can just see a whole bunch of stories of like different multiverses and timelines and all that shit. And I don't know if you full nerd on that, but the multiverse was officially like told to be like it is happening. That's why all these movies are coming in. Loki takes place after him taking the Tesseract in 2012 in Avengers ENDGAME when they went back in time. WandaVision is after ENDGAME, so Vision is probably going to come back in some kind of way when he was in Wakanda and they was getting his brains out. Then Falcon and Winter Soldier is probably going to be after Endgame when Captain America gave him his shield. And then the last one, TV show, is Hawkeye. I know a lot of people don't like Hawkeye. Shout out to people on the Twitter. Saying nobody really likes his story, but it's just me. Like, I'm going to watch all this shit just because it's Disney. It's Marvel. It's something that I just have a deep fascination for, and it brings me a lot of joy. But Hawkeye is going to be doing it where he is teaching his daughter to be the next version of him. I know it goes off of a comic book. I don't know the name. I'm not a super comic book head like that. I'm more geared towards the cartoons and the movies. But yeah, those are the 5 TV shows that are going to be coming. I'm really excited for those. I'm most excited for the cartoons because that's where I started watching this shit, is the cartoons. Then next, we're going to do the movies. Obviously, Black Widow. That's going to be the first one. I'm excited for that. A lot of people, I guess Hawkeye and Black Widow, like, we always want to find out what happened in Budapest, and we finally get to see what happens in Budapest. I'm excited for that. Some other people, I don't know if they want to know what happened, but I do. But and finding out the Black Widow origin story, just because we're in a different phase doesn't mean we can't get people's origin stories. The next one is going to be Shang-Chi. I know I'm saying the name hella wrong, but this is very interesting to me. No, that's not the next one. The next one is going to be Eternals, and that is like the Greek gods of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They all have superpowers. They're all super gods, and they all, imagine like Shazam having an individual person for strength of Achilles and all that shit. I don't even know it off the top of my head. Excuse me. Yeah, so we'll find out. They got Angelina Jolie heading that. So we'll see how that turns out. Then Shang-Chi. The good part about this is going to be the official release of the actual Mandarin, not the fake one that was in Iron Man 3, but a real bad guy Mandarin. Because at the end of the day, everything that's happening in these movies, at least from what I'm collecting, is going to be multiverse related. So everything is switched up and people are doing whatever they want to do and wherever they want to do. But at the same time, all of these TV shows and movies are connected. So it is still all connected. Then after that, we're going to go on to Doctor Strange. It comes out in May 2021, May 7th. Black Widow comes out in May. Eternal comes out in November 2020. Then Doctor Strange is going to come out May 7th, 2021. This is going to be Marvel's first horror movie. But it's still going to be PG-13, so we'll see what happens with that. This is another one of my favorites that I want to see. I really like Doctor Strange and the cosmicness of where he can take shit and go. And it also got announced that Scarlet Witch is going to be his co-star. So it's just going to be freaky and it's going to be cosmic on a whole bunch of levels. And then everybody else's like favorite, but I mean, I'm kind of off of it. It's cool that he got his rebound, but Thor, Love and Thunder, it is going to be coming out November 5th, 2021. So they brought back Natalie Portman because of all her little issues with the world and not getting enough money and whatnot. There's a spider. Shout out to that spider. I still saved him though. She is going to be the female Thor. So that's going to be interesting to see. The last one. And that is it for phase 4. But the best part about all of this to me is they didn't have enough time. But the things that they released that gave me the most hope is that there is going to be a Black Panther 2. There is going to be a Captain Marvel 2. There is going to be a Spider-Man 3. And Fantastic Four and X-Men are officially coming to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So this puts it into my mind that this phase 4 is going to be how everything was before. And the movies that I just explained or just said previously are going to be phase 5. And then phase 6 is going to be this version of our Infinity War and Endgame, and however we get there with whoever the character super Endgamer is, Galactus, Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer. Like, the possibilities are endless. I'm extremely excited. I cannot wait to dive in. And this might be the first actual app that I will actually pay for in consecutive months, or I might just buy a year subscription, because you know me, I'm DJ Super Exclusive. I bootleg everything, but for this shit, it's just too much. It's too many movies. It's too many cartoons. And just Disney Plus in general just gonna have so much content on it. Netflix ain't gonna have shit on it. Hulu's not gonna have much on it. They're gonna be taking away all their properties from Disney, and Disney damn near owns everything. Invest that stock in Disney if you can, get that money popping. But yeah, deeply satisfied with the first Infinity Saga, first phase 1 through 3. Yeah, couldn't ask for anything more. Ready to see what these shows talking about. Shout out to Comic-Con. I always said that I want to go to a Comic-Con, but I never do. I don't know why. Just seeing it at home and just watching the videos on YouTube and seeing all the new characters and new castings. I'm fucking stupid, and I almost forgot one of the best pieces. Fucking Blade. Fucking bringing back the real reason. All right, the real reason why Blade is, I guess you said, the best for last. Blade is the whole entire reason that there is even a Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that is because when those Blade movies came out, they were still affiliated with Marvel. And it made just enough money to where the point where they were like, let's give it another go. So all the Blade movies that came out paved the way for all these movies that you're seeing now, even before Iron Man, before all of that shit. So you can thank Blade, Mr. Wesley Snipes. Shout out to the new guy, Mr. Ali. Fucking critically acclaimed. He looks just like Blade too, and he gonna be a demon walker and searching for that serum. Blade is still a fucking great ass movie. Might go watch that tonight. But yeah, shout out to Blade. Shout out to them for doing that. And I don't think Blade is gonna be how it was with Black Panther at all, but just making another character that's black, a little bit dark, a little bit, not sinister, but just on a different side of the coin. But yeah, I don't know how I forgot about Blade, but it's because he's not part of Phase 4. But Phase 5 is gonna be right around the corner. Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. So we are in good hands. They know exactly what they're doing. It's very exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see Black Widow. Got my movie buddy signed and ready to go. Gonna see all these movies. I don't know if I'm gonna see any of these movies more. Not seen Avengers or Endgame or Black Panther though. I think I've seen Black Panther 4 times. I've seen the Avengers movie about 8 times in theaters. And it comes out on DVD on Tuesday. Blu-ray release August 13th for Avengers Endgame. If you love me that much, you can buy it on Blu-ray for me on August 13th. I greatly appreciate you for the rest of my life. And yeah, next week I'm gonna get back on my regular schedule. I just wanted to talk about something I just fucking love. I just love Marvel. I love this Corvette news. As always, it's just my perspective going to the week, and just make it the best. Make sure you take some time for yourself. Make sure you understand whatever you're going through, to just look inside yourself and listen to yourself first. Only you open your eyes. It is not your responsibility to live for anybody else, whether they are family, friends, your dog, your cat, your baby mama, your baby daddy, whatever. You got to take care of you at the end of the day, because it ain't no world if it ain't no you. So make sure you take care of you. And on that note, I am out. Up next is, as always, the sleeper pick of the week. Stole that from Joe Button. Catch you on the flip side next week. Maybe take some homework, do some notes. I gave you the little prequel. I'm talking about ethical framework, doing what you love, manners still matter, and being courteous to people. So this little preview for next week, episode 56. 56 episodes of the One Perspective to Another podcast. It sounds crazy to say, but we'll catch you on the flip side. And here is your sleeper.